is my dexterity.
Correct.
Plus proficiency.
Correct.
Well, it's good that my dexterity is 0. Oh. Well, natural 20.
Meow, 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 meow.
Cool. So, I roll 2d6.
Yes, you do. And then add your dex, which is 0.
0. Cool. That's 6 points of damage.
Oh shit! He looks overly miffed that you've thrown his javelin back at him, and it kind of scrapes against the thick barrel of his neck, and just goes through like the side of it, and it takes a chunk out of his flesh. You can see it start to like trickle down the front of his chest. And he already looked fucking angry, but you can't tell if he's even more angry. But you probably think that he is.
Okay. Just having a look.
You have a bonus action left.
I know. As a bonus action, I could have. Guess it wouldn't really matter because I rolled a natural 20, but I will cast. As a bonus action, I will Hunter's Mark him.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
So he is now marked.
Yes.
And is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
It is now the Orc Chieftain. Because that's what he is. Spoilers.
I knew it.
He, the bones on the floor that you see shaking, materialize into what appears to be a rather large-looking creature. You can't entirely discern what it is because, you know, it's a skeleton, but it looks like a very large orc. That's a -2. And it basically takes form and, you know, stands up and has a quick look around, but that's all that it does. The Orc Chieftain, however, he casts a spell.
Dun dun.
Dun dun dun. He casts a spell on Alex because he's all about that, and
yeah,
he says something that sounds orcish, but he says it twice, and the second time he says it does appear to sound in common. And what you hear in the back of your mind is, "Kneel." Can you roll me a saving throw, please? Wisdom.
I can. That's a 19.
19. There's a briefest of moment where you think, yeah, I'm gonna kneel, and then you remember after that moment, you remember this motherfucker jabbed me with a javelin in my thigh, and you're like, no, I am not gonna fucking kneel, and it doesn't work.
Not today, little man.
And you stout it out and stuck a middle finger up instead.
Oh yeah, I just go down to kneel and then I get up and I'm like. With my hand that's got the signet ring on.
You hear some light cheering around.
It is now. It is now not Ellie.
Well, considering I've been pretty unsuccessful with attacking, and I have some good healing stuff here, and a few people have been hit, I thought it'd be a good idea. Why are you waving at me?
She's been hit it the mostest.
Please, miss, can I have some heals?
I thought it would be a good idea.
I'm spamming the I need healing voice emote.
So, there's one here called Prayer of Healing.
Wait, it's got a 10-minute cast time, so you can't do it in combat. That is an out of combat spell. But if you have cure wounds, or if you've taken healing word, that also heals.
Okay. Well, Cure Wounds is a free one, isn't it? I can use that as many times as I like.
No, Cure Wounds does cost you a spell slot, but you can upgrade it. So because it is a first level, you can cast it at second level, and it will be 2d8 at second level as opposed to 1d8.
Okay. I will use this on No.
Are you going to use that at second level?
Yes, I'm feeling nice.
Oh, thanks.
Yep.
Well, you looked pretty gone there. So,
Yeah.
despite the swearing, I thought I'd do my best for you.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, roll 2d8.
Okay. I lost my dice all over again. I found it. D8. So my first one is a 1 and a 5.
And a 5. So 6 plus your attack modifier is a 4, so 10. And because you're a disciple of life,
Yep.
It basically says when I cast a spell that restores hit points, it restores an additional 2 plus the spell level. So that's 4. That's an additional 4. So Naomi gets 14
Awesome.
life back.
I feel useful again.
Yes.
Additionally, you will also your channel divinity. If you look on your second page,
Yep.
Ellie, channel divinity of preserve life. That also
Yep.
can be used for healing as well. That can heal 15 hit points straight away, or you can divide that amongst the group how you see fit. So you can give everybody 1 or 2 or something, or however you want to do it.
Okay.
And that doesn't use a spell slot. That is an action, but you can only use that once a short rest, because it's your channel divinity spell feature. Yep. So that is your turn, unless you wanted to do something with your bonus action, or if you wanted to move closer to the combat.
I think I'll move a little bit closer. I think everyone's really far away. And if I need to use something like that, that's only up to 30 feet. And I think everyone's further than that from me.
Yeah, so you move closer, but you're not in like immediate melee range like everybody else. You're kind of a little bit back, but you are, as healers go, on the skirts of being able to use your abilities.
Yes.
Sweet. Dwant, the pleasure gnome is next.
Is the orc who hit the pleasure gnome still there?
No, the orc that hit you is dead. There is an orc. There is an orc attacking Serenity. There is a chieftain that is a little bit further afield, but is slowly making its way to where you guys all are. And there is a rather large skeleton of possibly an orc or something that is very close. It's within 10 feet.
Cool. I might do something, but it's like the most useless thing in the world. The one that's attacking Serenity, I will use Mind Slam.
Okay.
So it's a Constitution saving throw.
Mind Slam. Con, that's a +3. And that is a 6, so that is a fail.
Aha! Take 6 damage.
He takes 6 damage. He takes it.
The pleasure noble thrusts as he casts the spell.
And it's now Pirin.
How far is the skeleton from me?
10 feet.
I'm going back up a bit because I'm hurting a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to continue with the good old Alcazar Blast because it seems working quite well.
Okay.
And I'd like to use my bonus action. I know I can't, never mind. That one's not hit. So, D20 of natural 20. Let's be down. 18 plus 6, 24.
24, that is a hit.
Back over there when I go. 6 points of damage. 6 points of force damage.
Is that on the orc? Did you say?
Now on this skeleton.
On this skeleton, okay, that takes 6 points of force damage. You can see that the bones aren't really kind of, physically connected. Your force damage causes them to kind of like slightly phase out of alignment, but they within a few moments they kind of like meet back up again to how a skeleton should look.
Okay, and I would like to say, screw me skeleton there. Kill that shit.
It is now Bella.
So I was away whilst the skeleton, so this is a very big surprise to me. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? There's a skeleton? Where did this come from? Bones that move on their own? Can I, what would making Arcana check about be? Would that be my action?
Yes.
Oh. I think I'll just cast Chaos Bolt, to be honest.
Oh, nice.
And that's how the party got killed.
Right.
What level are you casting it at?
I only have level 1. I only have level 1. I've burnt. So I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt at the skeleton.
Nice.
It's a ranged spell attack. So natural 1. Woo!
Woo! Oh, here we go. Natural 1.
Great job.
Could you roll me damage, please?
I can.
You can.
Right.
Roll me.
Hold on. So,
Roll me
this
2.
Chaos Bolt is very, very different.
Yeah.
I have to pull up the Chaos Bolt description.
Roll me
so
2d8, please.
2d8, and one of the d8 determines the damage type.
You choose one of the d8s.
Okay. Oh yes! Right, hold on. I have not touched my die. Right.
We're fucked, aren't we?
I feel ill.
Right, can you see the double ones there? Oh god, I'm trying to position this over the webcam.
Yeah,
there are double ones. I'm not fucking around with you.
I could see that.
Right.
It's for God in a past life.
Right. So, I do 2 points of damage, but it hops to another target.
Yeah. So you take 2 points of acid damage.
Take 2 points.
you take 2 points of acid damage because you rolled a 1. So you kind of like more or less casted it on yourself. And I let's see. I'm going to roll 2d6.
Well, do I not choose it?
No.
Make a new attack roll against the new target.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll 2d6 to determine out of certain peoples that are near you who it actually goes against. So the two people that are near you are Alex and not Elle. So would you...
Wait, I thought they all moved up. Because I moved back like a good 50 feet away from...
They are. So they moved up, but they are the closest to you at this given point. So between those two, I will let you pick between the two.
I'm pretty beefy, man.
Holly. Right.
Roll me 2d8 again.
Oh, do I not have to make a new attack roll?
Oh, yes, you do, sorry. Do an attack roll.
Oh, no.
A 9 plus 5, a 14.
Doesn't hit.
Does not hit.
Okay.
You see the it's kind of like just in front of your what do you call it, like death mask thing. There's like this like blue, green, red sort of shimmer, and it kind of like burns you a little bit, and you see that it moves away to go towards not Elle, but before it gets there, it just phases out. It just kind of dispersed. You haven't.
You just kind of hit like several layers of laughter, like 2 or 3 different laughing noises, and you just say apologies.
Can we have this character instead of Nook?
I can make it happen.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I'll just kill Nook next session.
Yeah, just as soon as he turns up, the entire party's like, kill it!
I don't trust you!
Die, gnome.
Hobos for life.
I'm already pretty far away, so I feel comfortable at this distance.
Okay, Alex, you're next.
What is our orc situation?
You have an orc that's attacking Serenity. You have the chieftain orc that is getting close, and you have this huge skeleton thing in front of you. Well, not in front of you, but it's kind of like lumbering around at the moment.
Which one is closest to me?
Closest to you would be a choice of either the skeleton or the orc that's attacking Serenity.
And I cast Hunter's Mark on the chieftain, didn't I?
Yes.
How far would I have to... If I run up to the chieftain, is the skeleton going to get an attack of opportunity on me?
No. I'm going to say that you'd be able to avoid an attack of opportunity if you moved into melee range with the chieftain.
Fantastic. I would like to do that, please.
Yep.
And then with my Warhammer double-handed, two-handed, I'm just going to fucking try and knock his head off.
Okay.
That's a natural 20. I now roll 2d10.
And that you do.
First one is 6. Second one is 8. So that's 14 plus 1d6 for Hunter's Mark. So that's 2. What did I say? 14 plus 2. 16 altogether. I can do numbers.
16 damage, did you say?
Yeah, boy.
So, what weapon did you hit him with?
Oh, I didn't add my plus 4. Sorry. It's bludgeoning. So add another 4 to that.
Mm-hmm. So that's what numbers?
20.
Yeah,
Total.
20.
20. So is that? Yeah, you smack him across the face. You see that his other tooth breaks off, and you see that his jaw hangs down, and is broken. You see that his left eye's popped as well, and it's starting to bleed.
Nice.
He looks incredibly fucked up at this point. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Yes. And it is to his turn next. He uses a free action to grab his jaw, and you hear it crack as he resets it back into its socket. And he uses his...
Are you not going to do the same with your eye? You've got a little something on your face.
You just hear hundreds of the cracking jaws echo through the valley.
Oh, that's gross. He resets his jaw, and he pulls out it looks like a petrified frog. And you see that he rips it in half in front of you, and out of the frog, what you see is a spiritual spear come out, and it starts floating next to you. And he goes to stab you. He commands the spear to stab you.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Which
That's new.
Which is a 21.
oh yeah.
We didn't learn that in science.
He casted that at 2nd level.
Oh, good.
So that is a so well, apparently it's okay. So that is 18 points of damage.
Good. Yep. Great.
You see this spiritual weapon just literally jolt towards your body as you get this searing pain through your chest. That's kind of like it feels like the onset of a mild stroke / heart attack, and it fucking hurts. And the spear goes through your body, and then is still is still floating on the other side of your body as well.
Fabulous.
And that
4 HP. That's great.
that is his action, and it is now not Ellie again.
I feel like I should heal Nene again.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm gonna try attacking again.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for that chieftain guy.
Excuse me.
Hopefully he can't have much left. You know, he's tearing frogs up. You think it's the last resort.
That is sound.
Okay. What spell are you going to do?
I want to try my guiding bolt again.
Okay.
Oh no, I've already used that. I can't use it again, can I?
If you've got a spell slot available for that level, then yes, you can use it again.
Oh yes. So I can use that at 1st level, can't I?
Yes, you can use it at 1st, or you can upgrade it to 2nd if you have any 2nd spell slots. But it's your choice. You know, it depends on what you want to do.
I would like to use it at 1st level,
Okay.
please.
Yep.
I can't remember what I did.
So roll a d20 and add your attack modifier, which is a +4.
So I got 18 on the D20.
That's
22.
That is a definite hit. Can you roll 4d6?
Ooh. 4. So I roll a d6 4 times.
Yep.
I got a 4,
Yep.
2, 5, 2.
13 points of damage, and that your guiding you try again with your guiding bolt, and it comes out of your mace again. In this, it looks like an orb that like trails off like a comet, and it just smashes into the side of the orc, and there's just this blinding light of radiance that comes out of it as it explodes. There's a moment where where Alex, your vision is just blinded by this white light. When your vision comes to, you can see that the orc and the spiritual weapon is on the floor dead. Your first kill.
Woo! Go, Ellie!
Nice.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, yeah.
And now the bloodthirst begins.
I believe that's the end of your turn, Ellie.
I believe so, yes.
And it's Dwant next.
Okay, so who's left? Is it just...
There is an
Skelly
orc.
Bob.
There is an orc and a skeleton.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to aim for the... I'm going to aim for the skeleton. And use Eye of Horror.
Ooh.
Oh, wait,
What's
hang on.
that?
How far away is the skeleton?
It's probably about 20 feet, 10, 20
yeah,
feet away.
that's fine then, yeah. Must make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, fucking hell. Charisma.
Yes, because skeletons are known for their charisma.
Yeah, and uniqueness and talent.
That would be a 2, sir.
Okay, so it fails, so which means it takes 3, 9, 12 psychic damage.
12 psychic damage. So you whatever your Eye of Horror looks like forces the skeleton to crumble, and the bones just turn to dust.
We fucking know what the Eye of Horror is.
I know.
He just whips his dick out. That's all he does.
Honestly, I literally was like, it's going to be a vagina. He's going to just be like an eye.
There's a private moment between me and the skeleton.
The skeleton like the skeleton like turns, and then you see like it cocks its head slightly for a second. It looks like it puts its arms in front of its skull, and then it just crumbles to dust.
Wow.
They're getting better.
So it's just the orc that's left. Unless you want to do anything else, Dwant, it is Pirin next.
No, I'm good.
That's the old what I hexed again, isn't it?
No, you hex the chieftain. Your hex is still active, so I think you can move it to...
Yeah, I can transfer. Bonus action, I'll transfer it over to him.
Okay. That's your bonus action?
And why start a winning formula? Let's go to the Aghanim Rising first. 17.
That is a definite hit.
Okay, so I want to detail this one. 15 points of damage.
Excuse me. This time, you are quite close to the orc. You notice a similar sort of thing happened, that your agonizing blast is so powerful at this point that you hit it from behind, and its chest, its rib cage starts to bellow out, and it basically it raises about 8 and 9 inches from where it should be on his chest, and you just see the parts of the rib cage just crack open, and all of its innards just like blurt out like a huge spot bursting.
Nice.
Due to how your combat is positioned, all of its innards go all over Serenity.